Count them down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Our second half of our top 16 here at Genesis in San Jose.
Yeah, interesting style for Reid. I've known him as a push-down player, but not pushing down here. Ooh, Zempro setting up to be Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar now. And there you go, Tetris for Zempro and Tetris for Fractal.
And Fractal, again, you know, he was talking about it earlier, the power of rolling and allowing players to play way up to the top of the screen and just delay that inevitable burn down as much as possible.
Yeah, the left side ends up being almost like a hold box in modern Tetris terms.
And I did have a lot of people walk up and ask me about the format of this because they're not watching these online, so they just see people playing Tetris. But our players are getting the same piece sets. We have modified cartridges that allow for that. And then whoever gets the higher score will win. But your play doesn't directly affect the other player's screen like in, say, a modern Tetris versus game. Mm-hmm. It's literally the player versus the CPU.
Yes. Having same piece sets also opens up a new strategy of screen looking. So they can actually see the board state of their opponent or kind of guess when the long bar is going to show based on if they're ahead or behind lines.
And thanks to our fancy cameras, you'll be able to see that pretty well. Fractal just did a quick look there a moment ago. Mm-hmm. And then he saw Reid's like, I got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, Fractal about 4 Tetrises in the lead right now against Reid. In the bottom, Sharky with a Tetris brings him a little bit less than a Tetris behind.
So Tetris are worth 22,800 points here at level 18. And when we hit 130 lines, the games will transition to level 19. And every 10 lines thereafter, they'll keep going up along with the point values for your line completions.
Mm-hmm. Fractal here has a bit of a situation. This could be the opportunity Reid can use to...
Fractal's just building a Tetris build on stilts here.
On stilts?
There's permafrost under there.
Okay, there's some burns, nice burns from Fractal. Okay, has that well in the middle to fill in with a long bar. There it is.
Down column 4, only a single.
Yep.
So this is Reid's chance to make up some lost ground.
And there it is.
And a dirty Tetris for Reid.
Center well, dirty Tetris from Reid. Okay, not taking any burns. Want to play aggressive against Fractal because he has to. Once level 29 approaches, you know, that's his kill screen.
Let's see what he does here. Setting up another off-center Tetris, column 2 this time. And that's the least efficient place to build Tetris wells because you have to use 2 line pieces.
Oh, and Fractal is developing a drought. Okay.
Or make burns like that.
Let's see if Reid can... There you go. But now has 2 dependencies. Reid waiting for a long bar.
And Fractal also in column 2. Is this some sort of symbiosis, like mental challenge that he's just going to put his Tetris well over Reid puts his?
Yeah, it's like anything you can do, I can do better. So Reid, if you want to, go for like a very high dirty Tetris, and I think Fractal will try to do it as well.
I think they're playing Tetris Horse.
Tetris, oh, okay, yeah, Tetris Horse. That would be a new challenge right there. Fractal dealing with a bit of a drought right now.
Winner gets a Big Mac. Is that a dated reference?
Oh, what's a Big Mac? Okay, Reid, okay, opens up column 2 again, continually playing at column 2, waiting for a long bar now. And again, another drought. Should we talk about these cartridges? Are they intentionally giving them these droughts?
If it were up to me, yes, but no, they are not.
Okay, Reid is experiencing a big, nice adjustment there. He almost ended up just putting that piece in the left. Like that's what you were mentioning. Column 2, hard to maintain, right?
Yeah, you have to waste line pieces or burns to maintain that Tetris well over there. But at the bottom, 1 Tetris difference. Sharky with the lead, but this is going back and forth as you see, kind of like our first group of games.
Okay, there's a Tetris for Sharky. Okay, might take this Tetris lead for a bit because Zempro's doing some cleanup right now. Still more cleanup. This is causing Sharky to have about a 2 Tetris lead now. Ooh, nice Vits for Sharky, and he nods of approval for that.
So approaching transition in all 4 games. Fractal
Ooh.
playing really high up.
Yeah.
Hangs the T.
Okay. Zempro does not want to have a transition at this kind of state of board, and Zempro has about 2 more Tetrises available. 4 more lines until transition, bringing it down.
Yeah, normally if you're up there in that medium spot, the rollers can create dirty Tetrises up there, but with transition coming up, it's all about down stacking.
A roughly 460 transition there for Zempro. Sharky, 1 more Tetris available. Transitions at a nice, respectable 581 transition. Reid at 353, and Fractal, also high transition, higher than Reid. Okay, so this is where the DAS has its limitations on the movements on level 19 speeds. But with Sharky having that massive 18 level speed, we'll see how far he can go. Long bar dependency there in column 3.
Yeah, that lead for Sharky has grown quite a lot.
Okay, the boards. Oh, Sharky was trying to set up for a T-spin setup, but was not able to get it right away. Okay, nice pieces. Oh, nice quick tap.
So there's a 100,000 plus point lead for Sharky, but this is going to decrease a little bit.
Little bit, but because Zempro's clean out. I thought Zempro was still kind of cleaning up. Oh, setting up for a dusty Tetris there. Tetris for Sharky.
Sharky going to keep playing there. He's going to go back to the bottom.
Okay.
With the lead, that's the right move.
Oh, in the top. Ooh. Fractal hangs a piece there. Okay. Fractal trying to getting some needs a J. Oh, this board is not looking good for Fractal, but okay. Opens up the well for a Tetris. About a 6.5 Tetris lead now for Fractal. And there's a Tetris for Sharky. A little over 3 Tetrises in the lead. And behind lines. That's also what you want to hear.
Reid could use a square. Nope, he's going to fill it in this way. Good solve.
Great solve. Okay, there's a long bar dependency for the right for Reid. Ooh, it looks like Reid's going to go center well. Yeah, he is.
That's the way to go.
He's going to have to.
Quaid is his hero.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice adjustments, but now needs something there for the middle. L or J will be fine. Okay, taking some skims and burns. Opening up the center wall again. Come on. Give him the long bar. Game. There it is. There's a center wall Tetris for Reid. Still behind. And on the top, Sharky's still about over 3 Tetrises in the lead right now. At level 26. There's a Tetris for Sharky. 4 Tetrises in the lead right now.
Yeah, Fractal is way ahead heading into 29. So we're going to focus here on the bottom.
Yeah, Zempro is going to have to play kill screen in this pace that Sharky is having right now.
And that's a dynamic. Sharky's going to try to make that lead as big as possible heading into 29.
Oh, was not able
the square.
To. Okay, but reopens up the left wall. Great solve for Sharky.
1 away from 1 million points for Sharky.
Okay, nice burns for Sharky. Needs an L. Okay, makes it a long bar dependency.
All right, 1 Tetris, then 29. So okay. How much you let this build? There's 1 million points for Sharky.
Oh, and Zempro is about to hang the piece and not able to get the long bar. And
Sharky's going to take it.
Game number 1. Wow. And that was what Sharky had to do because we don't know the capabilities of Zempro rolling on kill screen there.
And Fractal with 1 million. Reid with 743. So we have 2 hearts on the board.
I also do want to give a big shout out to Zempro for also helping out at this Nessus Champions Tech.
All right, thumbs up. Let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Tetris.
Tang is in the chat. He'd appreciate that.
I have to. He's one of my heroes. Got to commentate with him in the Tetris Effect World Championships. Ooh, an intentional line spin.
Reid with the Vits.
Sorry, T-spin I meant.
Yes, we would have literally lost our minds.
Oh, Sharky. Okay. Handles that drought and gets a Tetris. So does Zempro. Ooh, a Vitz from Zempro. Are people like really playing Tetris Horse right now? I feel like what you said is just opened up a can
I
of
mean,
worms.
yes. And a Vitz for Zempro. So it's just Vitz all around in this game, too.
Gotta be right time for Zempro.
James over there.
Look at this tie score at the bottom, Sharky and Zempro. Okay, there's the troll for the press down.
Sorry.
Oh, look at this. Some legend just shows up and just jumps in on comms. How you doing, Mr. James Chen?
Wait, I thought you said a legend was coming up here.
Well, Reid is over there on the left.
No, how's the matches going over here?
Well, we just had 4 kill screens in a round 1 match at a regional, and everybody just like ho-hum. Chat's making sarcastic comments. I mean, nobody
See.
cares anymore. You know, like I said, we would have lost our minds 3 years ago.
Oh man, I mean, I apologize because I say these kind of things all the time, but man, the level of play for this game is just absolutely ridiculous now. You know, everything that was amazing before seems so pedestrian now.
Very.
Yeah, but I see here Fractal, obviously, champion yesterday of the DAS tournament.
Yes. 3rd seed today, or 2nd seed. 7 maxes and a pedestrian kicker for these guys. Meme before getting 9 maxes.
Oh man. But I mean, at this point, you know, it's crazy because Fractal did win the Jonas Cup as well. When we went back to when you guys went back to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Sad I couldn't make it there, but and then winning all these DAS tournaments. I mean, right now it just seems like Fractal's kind of on fire at this point, you know.
And he does commentary and wrestling interviews. I mean, he's beyond a utility Swiss Army knife. He just does everything well.
He did say, he was saying like in a lot of the interviews and stuff that, he's trying to do a lot more of the, help the community organization side of things, and which is amazing because, I mean, it's that's what keeps us a community like this alive, is the people who volunteer to do this kind of thing, who just take their time to make sure that other people can also have fun with these games. So.
We've got 9-year-olds chomping at the bit to win world titles, so we need these old guys to come in here and...
I saw Zrobot yesterday on the DAS tournament. Amazing play as well. All right. But if we look down here, so Sharky's up 1-0 against Zempro. Sharky's still going with the DAS style here. And look at this, the Tetris rate right now, 60%, just a little bit behind Zempro. And then Fractal, 76, going up against Reid over here with the 47% right now. So Fractal with a comfortable lead at this point. You see over 110,000 points right now. Okay.
But look at the score difference, 800 points at the bottom. Sharky getting his own troll 4 points to ensure that we could have a tie.
I wonder if he matched it exactly at 4 points.
We had an 80-point difference on a match yesterday.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, so literally press down points.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but Sharky right now still doing really well here. Has the Tetris set up for himself, ready to go. Zempro trying to do a little bit of cleanup here, nothing too bad, but one of the funny things about this is like you see the players right now. I mean, Sharky and Zempro are literally just like chatting and talking and having a good laugh as they're playing. No big deal. But I mean, they're both running into this drought here. So obviously Zempro is at the later end of this drought, but this drought is 39-piece drought, and that's what Sharky's going through right now.
Sharky's in good shape to beat it out.
Yeah.
We saw Zempro do it, and we all know that right here, Sharky's going to exit the drought.
Yep.
So one Tetris behind.
And one of the interesting things too is that, you know, when we see
Reid.
the drought numbers and the Tetris rates and stuff like that, that's not on their screen.
Oh, that's going to do it for Reid.
Oh yeah, you're right.
GG's Fractal.
Yeah, but it's really fascinating. So, like, if you know your opponent, like, if you hear from the commentators, like, oh, there's a 40-piece drought, and you start hitting the drought, you don't know how many pieces you're in that drought you are. That's just for your benefit on the stream over there and for us commentators.
And it's interesting because we're at Genesis, where the tradition with fighting games, at least with the Smash scene, is that the players can't hear the commentary for that exact reason. So they call it coaching or something. So
Yeah.
it's a different contrast, but I kind of think game situations and hearing what's going on and everything like that, it should be fine. We allow it.
I mean, I always remember when, when Joseph was on his back-to-back streak, we would commentate and he would actually like respond to us and
Sure.
like make fun of us. And
Or
stuff.
whenever there's a tie, you'll mention there's a tie, and one person will do a push-down point to
Right,
get that slight edge just in case.
Oh man, the Harry Hong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you can see right now, Sharky and Zempro pretty much at the same pace here, so same amount of lines essentially. So the scoring difference is definitely accurate here, and so Sharky is just ahead by a little bit, just a slightly better Tetris rate here.
And Zempro, a lot of trash to clean up right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna fall further behind, but first things first, get clean.
Okay, he needs. Oh, there.
Oh, hangs the L. Can't even. Oh boy, that's gonna do it.
Yep,
Sharky takes game 2.
So that's going to be 2-0, and yeah, I mean, I see, in the chat someone mentioning that, Sharky plays so clean, and that is absolutely one of the most important things, especially for DAS players. You have to play clean because any slight mistake in the transition speed can just instantly KO you. One mistake.
Sharky in Qualls had an amazing run with his hour session, getting 5 maxes as a DAS player. That's just unreal.
That's crazy.
In an hour.
Yeah, again, I mean.
So his strategy going into these matches is play 18 as efficient as possible, and then hope that your opponent has way too much ground to make up by 29.
It was really funny too, because I mean, he was upset by Rose yesterday in the DAS tournament, and Sharky said next year his strategy is to try to not be seeded number 1.
Well, it's working. He's going for the max. Nice spin.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's on max pace right now. As long as you're around 60%, you can still get a max. Oh, he's setting up a dirty Tetris.
There it is.
Oh, boom, Tetris for Sharky.
Set up for another one. This is a way to max. 3 off the board.
Yeah. And again, people might be wondering, oh, why is he still playing, when Zempro is... this is allowed. This is something that you can do. If you're just having a really good game and you just want to keep the practice going, you're allowed to keep going. Oh, another dirty Tetris.
Nicely
There's a max
done.
out, yes. There it is.
Forgot my cowbell.
Well, I saw the impromptu tapping of the Red Bull can.
Yes,
over
that
there,
worked
so,
too. And so
I did this here.
I'm going to hop out. I got a match to do in silver, so I think Ninja's going to come up here.
Okay,
and
okay.
But you stick around. Thanks for jumping in.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
And, it's always a pleasure to talk with you.
Dude, did they
Somebody
really
got married. Put this in the back of their car.
This is amazing. A little sad I didn't get a chance to commentate with you a little longer.
That was great.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so it looks like Sharky and Zempro ready to go? Are we ready to go? Okay, so in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And that actually wasn't counting down their match. That was counting on you coming onto the mics, Ninjas.
Oh, yeah. Bidwell is playing in the silver bracket, so that's why he had to step out.
Okay,
and,
gotcha.
The silver bracket's looking pretty stacked, so we'll see how Bidwell does against his opponents.
I mean, to be fair, all Tetris tournaments are stacked by default, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. We have to stack it up.
Sorry.
You make a good point there.
I know people in the chat are going to groan. I'm sorry. But Fractal, of course, 2 games lead. And look at the different Tetris rates right now that we see from the players over here. We have 32% versus 85% from Fractal right now. And course, Fractal, one of the best rollers there is right now.
Yeah, he is our CTWC champion in 2023.
Yep.
And Zempro really trying to go for these 100% Tetris rates. It's been, what, 5 Tetrises in a row? Look at, Zempro's very shocked about it. Huh? What?
Yeah, I mean, you don't realize the faces that you make when you play video games.
I think Zempro's putting what Fractal did in 2022 with these, and Fractal says, what?
Oh man, again, one of my favorite things about Tetris is kind of that, Zen, kind of like you're in a zone kind of, factor playing this game. So much to the point that a lot of these players, they can just talk to us while they're playing,
There's the first burn. 7 Tetrises in a row for Zempro. We got to give a round of applause for that. I would, sure.
But unfortunately there, had the eyepiece a little too early. He's got to do a burn. He's got to find the right piece. That'll do it right there. And another one. But he's actually going to play a little bit more aggressively here. Yeah. Oh, has to. Drought.
Of course. I was telling Bidwell about these ROMs. Oh, wait, transition for Reid, 382. Has a really bad left side.
I remember when I was commentating with Sharky yesterday, I was just like, I remember one match we were watching on stream. There was like
the left side. Okay, I thought he was going to go for a quick tap.
But I was like, there's been so many droughts in a lot of these. There's one match where there's like droughts everywhere. And Sharky was like, you mean my match? And I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, Reid tops out at 383. So,
but Zempro's having a little problem over here. Kind of got a dirty setup over here now. Got to find a way through. That triple is going to be a big help.
Yeah, there we go. So Reid, GG's against Reid and Fractal. Fractal moves on to the next round.
Yeah, and like talking about the interview from Fractal yesterday, and one of the things that I always like to note about his play style, one of the biggest things that I think that makes him so strong really is just the fact that he never seems to be stressed. He never seems to be nervous. Misdrops make him laugh, kind of things like that. And I really do think that is a huge factor in his success in this day and age.
Yeah, and Tetris can actually make you mad if you're not getting a good game. And Fractal just being composed is shows how great he is at thinking. Oh wait, Sharky going for a Vitz. Let's go.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Still not Tetris ready yet.
Let's put it this way, though. I mean, like, I'm a fighting game player, and you know how much fighting games can make you mad, right?
Oh yeah.
I swear more during my Tetris streams than I do in my fighting game streams.
Right. I know that feeling because, of course, me too in the realm of fighting games.
Oh man. All right, Sharky having to do a little dig over here.
Yeah, this is going to give Zempro an opportunity to take the score lead, which Zempro does with that Tetris.
Yeah, so you can see Sharky still having to... Oh, I'm surprised he didn't slide that L over there. I'm sorry, the J piece over there. Again, sorry, left, right, dyslexic. But he's going to get it dirty, yeah.
Opens up that well right there, and now transfers it to the optimal position.
Beautiful stuff.
And now they're both clean.
Yep, good boards over here, and pretty much neck and neck. I think Zempro has basically a one true Tetris lead. Ooh, that was an interesting drop on that. Those two O pieces over there.
Oh, Zempro did not set up for a line spin.
There we go.
I would have loved that, but it's okay. Still working with what Zempro has.
Yeah, he's trying to play safe on the clean right now, but the pieces that he's getting are just not working out particularly well.
Worked well with those stats. Okay. Has a little spire, but nothing Zempro can't handle.
Mm-hmm. And now he needs to get a flat piece there. Yep. Okay. So now we have the J piece. Perfectly done. Love it. Oh, just one piece shy of being able to get that Tetris. Yeah. It's always the worst feeling, but
But look at that. They're just laughing it off. such great sportsmanship between these two. But transition is approaching. And Sharky has taken the score lead, and they're just going to be exchanging back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, not to talk too much about fighting games and stuff like that, but like I had a fighting game friend who watched like one of the CTWCs, and they were like, man, look at this scene. Like after every match, they're always like hugging and being happy, and like they're all so cheerful. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good scene, man. It's a lot of good people
here. I hugged it out with Meme after I lost, big time, big time. And speaking of big time, no, you do not want to be in that kind of board into transition.
Oh, right.
Oh, that is so bad.
Yeah, this space.
You got two more lines.
Oh no!
Oh no, the
And-
left side, the right side. Okay,
Okay,
gets
this
it to
transition.
be-
This is
oh
so
no,
hard.
missed
So hard,
taps.
dude. Especially because it was like right when the speed changed right
And-
there. So
And Sharky with the sweep over there
yeah, but-
against Zempro.
and don't blame him if he keeps going. You know, just to keep that keep warm, practice at the speed over here. But yeah, unfortunately, that does mean that Zempro is out of the tournament. But everybody, round of applause for Zempro.
Nice game for Zempro.
Now,
Yeah, Sharky showing that a high-skilled DAS player can oh, going for a back three back max out?
Oh, wow. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. And again, you know, this is an official rule. You can do this even after your opponent, you know, has topped out and you're in the lead. I forgot what was it called again. It was because one player used to do that all the time, right? I don't have my Tetris history on deck over here, so I'm sure somebody in the chat knows
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Oh, and shout outs to Chris Tang over there.
Chris Tang watching. Oh, Sharky, this might not get
Yeah.
that. Okay, there's a line spin. Just
like to try, I like to
wanted
try,
to do
yeah,
one
uh-huh.
line spin just to show it.
God.
GG's to Sharky. Sweeps Zempro. Moves on to the next round.
Trouble in T-Storm,
Red shirt is pretty
back
high,
to your
but
beautiful board. These
bad
Tetris
timing.
rates are still very high, especially given those digs we've seen them do. To still have 70% Tetris rates is incredible. Red shirt is back in another dig. T-Storm is up by 100,000 points, so no worries if you're T-Storm.
both at about